In this video, I'm going to talk about sequences, specifically the difference between arithmetic sequences and geometric sequences. So arithmetic sequences are sequences that add as they grow. So when you look at the pattern, you should see an adding pattern or a subtraction pattern. Now, here I have an example. So it goes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. And this pattern will just keep continuing. Notice that it's adding 2 every single time. So it'd be arithmetic. Geometric, on the other hand, is a multiplying. Okay, this is going to multiply or divide by a number. So when I look, it goes 2, 10, 50, 250. You'll notice it's timesing by 5 every single time. Okay, so keeping this idea in mind, we're going to look at some examples. So this says determine whether the sequence is arithmetic, geometric, or neither. All right, let's look at the first example. It says 1, 4, 9, 16. Well, it goes up by 3, then it goes up 5, then it goes up 7. So it's not arithmetic because it's not continuously the same number. Okay, it's important to remember it's constantly going up by the same number or it's constantly multiplying by the same number. In this case, it's not going up by the same number. If I look at multiplication, well, 1 to get to 4 would be multiplying by 4, but 4 times 4 is not 9. So as we can see, this is actually a neither case. This is neither arithmetic nor geometric. If I look at number 2, it goes 12, 17, 22, 27. So I can see that it's going up 5 every single time. So it's adding, so it's going to be arithmetic. And then number 3 here, if we do one more example, I have 4, negative 12, 36, and negative 108. I notice that that is multiplying by negative 3 every time, so this would be geometric. Now you'll notice a lot of the times these questions will ask you, how do you find the next sequence in the term? So say I wanted to find this next number in both of these two sequences. Well, I would just take the last number and add another 5 onto it. So this one would be 32. And then if I wanted to find the next one in this sequence, I would just take negative 108 with my calculator. So negative 108, and I'm going to times by negative 3, and it gives me 324. All right, moving along, then we're going to look at some quick graphs. So here it says, in these exercises 7, 8, determine whether the graph represents arithmetic sequence or geometric. Explain your reasoning. Once again, you can really just look at the y values. Okay, the y values are going to tell you what's going on, as long as the x values go up by ones or a constant amount. So if I look at the x values, it goes 1,000, 500, 250, 125. It's getting cut in half, or it's divided by 2 every time. So this is going to be geometric because it's timesing by a half every time. And then this one goes 7, 13, 19, 25. I can tell that it's going up 6 every time. So because it's adding, I would say this is arithmetic. Okay, so just to recap, the difference is arithmetic add or subtract the same number, and geometric multiply or divide the same number.